Finally, Gamma Chat welcomes a new member,
Oh my
Black Panther.
gosh. All right, welcome back, you guys. This is part two of the Dev Vision, and we're gonna go ahead and get into it. Let's start.
Hey Rebels, Joe here.
Yo, we got the clean cut too. See y'all, bro. Y'all got ready for this one. They like, man, they ain't gonna cook us on this. Like, all right, I see it. They look clean, but all right, let's continue.
And now I'm here to walk you through the changes to team up abilities and balance updates coming in Season 4.0. A brand new team up arrives, Divine Armory. Angela takes center stage as the anchor of this team up, sharing fragments of her anchors with her brother, Thor. This gives him the ability to throw a thunder spear that restores Thor force upon hit. Afterward, Thor can leap to the spear's impact point, dealing a second wave of damage to all enemies
Oh,
within range.
hey, hey, he need. I ain't even gonna say he needed it because he really didn't. I know a lot of people hate on Thor. I've been crushing it with Thor. Um, the tanks needed it. The tanks and their team ups have been lackluster in these recent seasons. Like Penny's is great. Penny gets banned. Groot's was nice. Groot's healing was nice, but Magneto's clones, they alright. They alright. It ain't as good as his sword. But Strange he doesn't get his gamma thing anymore. So his isn't as good. The tanks need some more team ups to set them off, like and have more people play tanks. So that's good. And that's also good for the Thor players because people have been complaining about, Thor, him not being as good. But him having a new offensive option that can help him like get into the fight. Because when they added the same thing for like the thing where he could just chase players, not with his run, but like his little leap, that was dope. So I love that they're adding these to the tanks. The tanks need it more so than anybody else.
First, Dimensional Shortcut is being banished to Limbo and completely removed from play.
Okay, I forgot about that one. That one should have been gone because nobody uses it. Like when it was season zero, it was cool because you had Psylocke and BP a part of it, but now it's just BP. BP gets banned every match, and he doesn't really need it. It's really not needed. It's a very season zero team up. So,
Next, Magic joins Arcane Order, gaining a new ability.
all right, she gonna get banned. I ain't gonna hold you. We banning Magic.
You can unleash a train of Citarac that links two enemies and slows them. The farther
Ooh.
they are apart, the greater the slow effect inflicted during the link. Finally,
So she can link people together. Do you? The backline is getting destroyed. The backline is getting destroyed, bro. And then if you try to run away from it, you're gonna be like slower as you run away. Oh my gosh. So like if you're stuck in that situation, realistically, you kind of have to do like a three-legged race thing where you like both move at the same that she's getting banned. If you're a Magic main, she's probably getting banned over BP. That means BP is part of the Gamma charge, doesn't it? Doesn't it?
finally, Gamma Chat welcomes a new member,
Oh my
Black Panther.
gosh.
His vibranium armor now gets a boost from gamma energy. When his HP drops below a certain threshold, he automatically activates a gamma shield to block incoming damage.
Why does he have like a boost going on right here? No, that's actually sick. That helps his survivability. I think he's still gonna get banned because he was getting banned without it, but now you actually don't even have to be that good with him, or not as good with him now to tear people up. Now that he has a Gamma Shield team up, Hulk's gonna get banned a lot more, and then BP's gonna get banned a lot more because when Hulk had three people a part of his Gamma in season zero, he was getting banned outright. Now he's got three people on this one. He's got Namor and BP. No, he's getting banned. He is. You're not playing Hulk. You're not.
Let's start with our new heroes. As a mobile hit-scan hero, Phoenix excels at both frontline damage and flanking harassment.
I'm not gonna lie, Phoenix was probably one of the most lackluster drops we've had. She's not a bad character, but she's one that you really have to be dedicated with because she her tools on paper are great. Her being a hit scan and then her having like the explosion and things like that, those are good. And then the fact that she could wipe things off the map, that's very useful. It's not the coolest thing, but it's very useful. And it's a DPS load. It does a lot of damage when it like hits dead on. So, but she's not just brain dead to use. And she doesn't add as much to the game as somebody like Ultron because he's a flying healer. That was very useful. Emma being a new tank in general, but being one of the better of the tanks. Who else? Blade. Okay, Blade was kind of underwhelming as well too. He's cool, don't get me wrong, but I don't think he added too much to the game either. But yeah, I think out of all of them, Phoenix's was the most underwhelming. She didn't get a lot of playtime even when she first dropped. I do want to talk about Blade right quick. Blade was actually pretty cool this season, especially if you knew how to use him, because he's got a nice long range projectile that does a lot of damage. He's got the life steal. He's good for shredding tanks in certain situations. He's horrible at frontlining and in like 3v1s. Like if you're getting jumped as Blade, you usually ain't winning that fight. His 1,000 cuts can help that, but it's not the best ult. It can be very useful. It's not a bad ult, but it's so specific. I think Blade is a good character. I think everybody in the roster dang near, especially at this point, is a good character. But like he said, he does need to find his place. But I don't think he sucks or anything like everybody be saying. I think he's just harder to use.
Now, let's talk about team comps. We are thrilled to see players explore so many different lineups and keep the battlefield fresh.
I will say, this season has been pretty diverse in terms of who all is. I've seen some nice triple support. I've seen a few triple tanks. It's very rare to see triple tanks because nobody wants to play tanks, and there's only like 8 of them anyway, 8 or 9. But yeah, it's been really nice. I've even seen some decent solo tanks with 3 DPS. I've seen some good team comps this season. I will say that.
In Season 4.0, we will be making tactic balance changes to some of these heroes to encourage more diverse selections.
I will say the amount of stuff you can get away with at some of these ranks just for choosing DPS or certain easy to use characters helps you rank up so much. And I really hate that because it's like you get to just not think about what you're doing and about throw the match because you got a bunch of kills. I really don't like that. So I hope that is what he's kind of getting at.
Now, let's talk about our approach to balance in Season 4.0. First up, Vanguards, we've heard your feedback, and we want to give some certain heroes more room to shine.
Me, I'm your feedback. Like, no, they need it.
In this patch, both Penny Parker and Thor will see some improvements to their ultimate abilities.
No, these are the 2 tanks that I've been using all season. It's usually Penny and Hulk. I haven't been using much of Hulk this season. Bro, I'm winning. They done gave him a team up, and they're giving both of them a buff. I'm sorry, y'all finna see me. Y'all finna see me all season.
Giving them more playmaking potential. Doctor Strange is also getting an appropriate boost to his offensive power. On the other hand, we are dialing back Emma Frost and Captain America just a bit.
It feels like Cap gets nerfed every patch. He gets like nerfed and then buffed again. It's slightly. It's so funny.
Let's dive into our duelists. Scarecrow's long-range poke is being turned down. Black Panther's survivability is being somewhat reduced.
Ooh.
And Cyrax's burst damage is getting a slight adjustment.
All right, with the BP thing, he needs that because he's got a new team up that's gonna help his survivability anyway. Squirrel Girl definitely needs some nerfs. Who else did they say? Scarlet and Moon Knight getting a buff. That's fine. Psylocke's getting nerfed, right? That's fine. I feel like all of these are mostly fine. I can see why they did it.
We are enhancing the ultimate abilities of Invisible Woman, Jeff the Rangerock, and Ultron, so you will have more powerful plays to work with.
Okay, Ultron could definitely use it. Jeff could definitely use it. It'll be annoying, but his ult is arguably one of the worst of the healers, in my opinion. Invis, I don't really think Invis needed that, like, at all. Maybe I'm tripping, but I mean, I guess if it was maybe like a second or two longer, I guess that could work. But it's a pretty strong ult.
And remember, this isn't the full list of changes. For all the details, check out our upcoming balance patch notes. We will also be sharing Season 3.5 pick and win rates very soon.
Yo?
After we released our matchmaking and ranking video, we saw a lot of discussions in the community, especially about the seasonal rank resets and placement matches. So, here's an update. We are already working on implementing placement matches.
Let's go! Yo, we needed this. Cause oh my gosh, some of y'all suck. I ain't gonna put it lightly, y'all suck, bro. Like I will make it to some of these higher matches and I'm like, bro, there's no way you made it. Some of y'all are manipulating the system. Some of y'all are getting lucky. Some of y'all are just throwing for no reason, which the placement matches ain't gonna help. But it's cool that people who, are having a harder time in higher ranks, they'll get placed in and the people who need to be in the higher ranks can actually place. That's dope. They needed this, bro. This should have been in the game since like season 0 or season 1, for real, for real. So that is amazing news. I almost thought this was going to be a little bit more uneventful, but that is phenomenal news, actually.
But it's a complex feature with a lot of moving parts. So we need more time for development and through testing. Placement matches won't be ready for Season 4, but we are pushing forward as quickly as we can.
I knew he was going to say it's not Season 4, though.
Please stay tuned to our official channels for the latest news. Ignite the battle.
One more thing.
What?
Marvel Rivals will be available on PS4 on September 12th. We sincerely appreciate everyone's support and are committed to delivering an even better experience in the future.
We got Rivals for PS4 before we got it for Switch too. No, okay, so one, that's actually really cool that it's coming to PS4. I'm not playing with you guys. Y'all are not finna drop my frames. But it's cool that I don't even know if you'd be able to match with people that are playing on PS4. I feel like that'd be kind of hectic. You could probably do it in casual matches, but I feel like old gen or last gen consoles and new gen consoles won't work as well. But they also didn't say Xbox One, but I'd assume that it would also be on. It might not. That's interesting. It's also likely coming to the Switch 2, though. Like, Switch 2 is a modern console. And if it's coming to PS4, it's probably going to come to Switch sometime in the future in one of these updates. So,
Ignite the battle.
that's hilarious. But, no. Why did he do that? But no, I think this was one of the most game-changing dev visions they have. Mostly, I think it's the new modes. I think the new modes are gonna set this off because it means that I don't have to sit here playing comp and casual matches the whole time. You could have always done arcade mode, but you don't always want to play arcade mode. It's kind of dull. It's good to like practice with certain characters, but outside of that, it's kind of dull. And I think Team Deathmatch should have just really been in this game, but it's cool that it's implemented now. This was a lot. This was a lot. Maybe I just talked a lot through it, but this was a lot of info. But let me know what you thought. If you think this changes anything, if you don't care, or if you are over the moon for these changes, let me know all that in the comments below, and I will catch you guys in the next video. And I'm out. Peace.